Hey, what's up YouTube? So I'm back with a new pickup video, and the past couple weeks have been pretty good when it comes to gaming stuff. I've been hitting up my Goodwills pretty often after work and stuff, so I've been finding a lot of stuff surprisingly at Goodwill, but I'm not going to show you that in this video. I'll show you that in the next video because I just kind of want to dedicate this video to a few things that I'm about to show you. So yeah, the last couple weeks have been really awesome, so I'm just going to get right into it because I'm really excited to show you guys. So starting off, my friend from Guelph came back up to Barrie to visit me and his family and stuff, and he brought me something. He told me that he completely forgot to tell me about this until he kind of showed up, and he bought it a long time ago, around, I don't know, first few days of January, and he just ended up giving it to me now, and that was this Pit Amiibo. I already have Pit, and I told him to keep an eye out for me for Amiibos down there, and I completely forgot to tell him that I already found a Pit, so I didn't really need one anymore, but he still ended up getting me one, which is good because I'm going to need all the trade bait that I can get because the Wave 3 figures are just impossible to get. People are just scooping up as much as they can, so I'll definitely be trading this for one of the rarer ones from the new wave. And yeah, and that was about a couple weeks ago, and then a week later he came back up to Barrie to visit again, and he brought me another Amiibo. This one I actually needed, and that was King DDD. So I was really happy and surprised when he brought this up and he says he found this at his local Walmart, I think it was. He said it was the only one left on the shelf, so really lucky that he ended up getting this. He didn't see Ike or anything, but I mean, to have King DDD, that's pretty cool. Okay, and yeah, about when the Wave 3 launched, I went out hunting for Amiibos, but I knew that was not going to happen because EB Games had some stuff coming, but they were mostly pre-orders, so they didn't really have any stock for walk-in, and I couldn't find anything anywhere else. But I did pick up one on that day, and that was Bowser. Honestly, he's the coolest looking Amiibo out of all of them so far. He's the most, he's just the best. He's my favorite one. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. He's got some weight to him as well. He's pretty heavy for an Amiibo. And then I went up to Toys R Us, and about a week later I went up to Toys R Us, and I was just kind of trying to find some of the newer ones. You know, a little time has passed, more stores are getting shipments in. I thought maybe I'll get lucky. I kind of did. I didn't find any of the rarer ones, but I did pick up a Toon Link while I was there. And I also picked up a Sheik. So that's pretty sweet to be able to pick up Sheik and Toon Link. The Amiibo collection just keeps on growing. And then a few days, or a little bit after that, I went back to Toys R Us to try to find more because I'm addicted to these things. They didn't have any newer ones from the Wave 3, but they did have one that I needed from an older wave, and that was Fox. He's not rare or anything, but he just kind of completely disappeared off the shelves. And I remember seeing a Fox a long time ago before I started collecting them, and I wish I picked it up then, but yeah, I mean, I still ended up getting it, so that's pretty sweet. It was the only one on the shelf, and the cashier said that he's surprised that it lasted this long, so that's pretty sweet to finally have a Fox. And at the same time as I picked up that Fox, I picked up a Link. I didn't have Link yet, and when I started collecting Amiibos, I originally only wanted Link, Zelda, and all the other Zelda figures. So I'm surprised it took me this long to find Link, but I mean, up in Barrie, for some reason, Link was a little bit more difficult to find. A while ago, I saw one Link on the shelf at EB Games, and I thought about picking it up, and I'm like, I don't know, I'll wait. It's Link, I'll wait. So I ended up going back the next day, and it was gone. And I was kind of, not pissed, but I was like, oh man, that sucks. I should have bought it. I have nobody else to blame but myself for that. I mean, it's right there in front of me. So, yeah, but I ended up finding one anyway. Toys R Us had a fresh row of Links. And I picked up another figure that I had ordered on Amazon. I placed an order for January 3rd, and it kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And then I got a notification that I shipped, and I was like, oh shit, I completely forgot about this Amiibo. I didn't want this Amiibo anymore. You might already know what it is, maybe? Probably not though, but it was another Fox. I picked up the Fox from Toys R Us, and I forgot about the Amazon order, and I forgot to cancel it because I didn't need it. So now I have 2 foxes. I'll probably just end up trading it for like a common that I don't need, or just selling it for like 15 bucks. I don't know. But yeah, I have 2 foxes now. And February 6th, Lucario came out, and you know, it's only exclusive to Toys R Us, and I wanted to go there a little bit earlier. I only wanted to go there about half an hour to an hour earlier to Toys R Us. But since I had to take the bus, I kind of screwed up the bus schedule. So I got there 2 hours earlier, and I was like, oh shit, I'm just gonna go check, see if there's anybody lined up outside. And I was gonna duck into Tim Hortons for a little bit and then go back like half an hour later. But there's already people in line. It was 2 hours before the store opened, there's already 8 people in line. So I stood in line for 2 hours, and I feel like such a horrible person because I drug my girlfriend along too. So she was standing out for 2 hours in front of Toys R Us waiting for these stupid little figures to come out. And eventually by around 8:30 there was like 30 or 40 people in line. It was crazy. I didn't expect there to be this many people. So yeah, I ended up picking up a Lucario, and my girlfriend got me another Lucario. But I can't show you that second one because I actually ended up trading it today. I traded it for a Rosalina. I'm really happy about this. I really wanted to get this Rosalina, but there's like no stores got any. Like if a store got one, they only got one. Like Walmart and EB Games and Best Buy, like they only got like 1 or 2 max. So it sucks that they became so rare. Yeah, so it's a shame. For all the American people watching, what happened was Target's closing down in Canada. Rosalina ended up being distributed to every other store in Canada and Amazon. So whatever Target would have had got split up between like 6 or 7 stores. So they became really rare up in Canada. So I'm just really happy to get my hands on a Rosalina. Now the last thing is the best thing that I picked up this week, and I'm super lucky that I was able to actually grab one of these. And that was the limited edition Majora's Mask 3D for the 3DS. I was so happy to get this. I missed out on a few pre-order opportunities, and then I was on EB Games just looking at the site, and it was grayed out. You know the button that you click to add cart? It's usually red, but it was gray. And I was like, oh my god, I missed out on it again. I was about to cry. Like, I've missed out on it so many times. But the button was still clickable, which is weird. So I'm like, you know what? I'll add it to my cart. It's probably not going to go through. And I just kept slowly going through the checkout process, and I checked out. I actually made it to the end. Like, I got a confirmation email and everything. I was like, what the hell just happened? Like, the button was gray, but it was still clickable. So that was really weird. I thought for sure my order was going to get canceled or something, but yeah, it showed up on my doorstep on Friday, and I was super, super, super excited to be able to finally grab one of these and not have to pay those ridiculous eBay prices for it. So I'm really happy to have this. I'm a huge Zelda fan too, so yeah, and this is my favorite Zelda game from the series. Like, I love Majora's Mask. It's by far my favorite. So yeah, guys, there you go. Those are my pickups for the last couple weeks. I hope you enjoyed. I'm really excited for everything I picked up. So yeah, and I have some Goodwill stuff to show you, but I'll show you that in the next video. So anyways, this is getting too long. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.